Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy 2019, and I wish you guys all the best for this year. May it just be super duper awesome. So today I'm quite excited about this video because, as you guys can see, I have nothing on my face besides eyeshadow that's done, and that's because your girl was at Sephora. Although I have to say that before I visited Sephora, I had this big idea of what it would be and how much makeup there would be, and I was kind of let down just because they didn't have a variety of brands. They also didn't have certain brands, so I was looking like for ColourPop and what other brands was I looking for? Oh, I can't remember now off the top of my head, but they didn't have those kind of brands there. Morphe as well wasn't there, so I had an expectation of what it would be, but it wasn't quite that. Anyway, so I was in Dubai recently and then stopped at Sephora, picked up these items which I'm going to show you today and try out, and I'm so excited about it because it is all the rave. And first up I have the Fenty Beauty foundation. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. It is soft matte long wear foundation, and I am in the shade I think it was neutral. I chose the shade neutral, 350 neutral, just because I also wasn't sure about which shade to take, and I wanted to just take something that if it was a bit too light or slightly too dark, then I could just mix it up, because the lighting obviously in store wasn't that great. So that's what I got. And then the second and last thing that I got was the Tarte Shape Tape Contour and Conceal, and this is in the shade Medium Tan Natural. I just picked this up, and I must say I was pleasantly surprised at how big the foot of this is. It is quite a big applicator, as you guys can see. It is a doe foot applicator, and when I swatched both the foundation and this concealer in store, I must say that on my hand the coverage was quite thick, the consistency was thick, so I'm guessing that it's not really foundation that you need to use a lot of for you to go and cover much of your face. Yeah, so that was kind of a long intro. Let's get cracking. So I'm gonna start off with a small pump. I must say that, yeah, the packaging is nice, but this plastic pump just makes it look a little bit cheap. I think it's just because it's white. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here for the product, and this is what it looks like. I think I've just forgot to shake it a bit. But I'm starting off with a brush as usual, and I'm just gonna start covering up the one side of my face. So it definitely does go on smoothly, and I'm not sure about the shade. It does seem to match me, but it does have a slight it's a slight orange effect, but it's not too bad. It can be worked with. Now I'm just gonna take another pump and then placing that onto my forehead. And now for Tarte Shape Tape, which I am super excited about. Everyone and their dogs and their mothers use this, so I'm just taking the applicator and in a triangle form. Oh, I think I really chose the right one. So with concealer, I always like to just take something that's slightly lighter than my foundation, just because it just highlights your face and conceals it nicely at the same time. Ooh, smells amazing. And because this foundation is darker, I'm kind of gonna reverse contour on my face, and my nose is itching. So taking this, I'm gonna start off underneath the contour line and And then you can just see, because the foundation is darker than the concealer that I just placed, it's called reverse contouring, and then you still get that sharp line which enhances the cheekbones. So with this concealer, I'm finding that I am having to really apply some pressure with just blending it in. So I would then probably just apply and then blend and then apply again where I need to afterwards. Just because it does seem to kind of dry slightly, but does a damn good job of concealing, that's for sure. So now I'm just lightly setting the foundation with some powder, and I'm baking, as you can see, lightly baking just under my eyes. And for that I'm using the Almay loose finishing powder. This is in the shade light medium. I used to use this a while ago, and I just decided to go back to it because I found that when I tried to bake using other products, it did get some flashbacks. So I do want to try baking with this. Previously I just used to apply it on without the baking technique, so we'll see if it does give any flashback. And now I'm just wiping off everything that's left over. So I just finished the rest of my face, and I didn't apply any finishing spray because I really just want to wear this foundation and just see exactly how it wears throughout the day. So I'm gonna wait, and then I want to take another video for you guys after a couple of hours, and then we can just see how it actually wears. So just looking at it, I think it is super matte. Definitely is super matte, perfect for the oily skin. And the concealer definitely is a high coverage thick concealer, and it basically, yeah, it covers things up 100%. Also loving my little pineapple vibe that I've got going on here. So guys, I'm gonna just wear this out, pop back in a few hours later, and the time now is 10:38 a.m. and I'll give you guys the time again when I report back on the foundation. Hey guys, so I am back, and it is about 4 hours later. You guys can see what my skin looks like with this foundation on. It is super hot. I think it could be about 28 degrees maybe today, and I've kind of just been getting sweaty and oily, so I have been getting shiny in my T-zone. But all you need with that is kind of just blotting paper, or if you just want to just dab it with tissue paper or some tissue, and then just dry it off with some powder. Reset your foundation with some powder. Another thing that I'll say, I did notice that this foundation is oxidizing. So what oxidizing is, basically the foundation when you apply it is one color, and then with oxygen that is put into the foundation, it kind of just gets darker, and so when it sets, it kind of sets a darker shade. So that is not my favorite part about this foundation, but other than that, I mean, definitely is a flawless coverage, definitely does cover up, high coverage foundation. So it is not that bad, but I would have liked it to not have oxidized as much. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please also leave your comments in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye bye.